I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my planetary overview for the week of March the 21st. This is certainly an action-packed week. It's an action-packed month, actually. Mercury's on the move again, and that's going to happen on the 21st, and he will move into the sign of Aries, which is great because Aries is really a go-getter, put into action, call to action type energy and sign. And so to have Mercury, the communication planet, in here, it's terrific. It helps us really move forward with definite plans and to make them happen. Okay, so especially after a bit of a slow start to 2016, it's really heating up now, and so it's going to meet up with the sun, so it's going to be a perfect time just to fine-tune your inspiration and what you gained from last week's happenings, and you can lock them down into very actionable points now because the sun just moved in here to this position last week. But you don't want to be too rash. Think through your strategy. Aries likes to be quick, and sometimes you don't want to get caught up in that action of not thinking things through. So give yourself time, take a step back. If you're a water sign, you're going to want to sort of let things sit for a little while. Earth signs are going to want to write it all down, and the air signs are going to want to think it through. So whether it's before you have any action, make sure that there's a discussion before you move ahead. Now, Jupiter will square Saturn on the 23rd. Okay, so these are opposite energies. Jupiter is very optimistic, and Saturn is more pessimistic. Jupiter is more visionary and abundant. Saturn's energy is more sort of limiting and pulls back. So but I like the balance, even though they're sort of opposite. It sort of keeps things real, if you know what I mean. So we pull forward, and then you sort of hang on a minute, let's think about that. So even though it's opposites, I think it's a nice balance. There's another eclipse on the 23rd, so this time it's a lunar eclipse, a full moon, which is in Libra. An eclipse can always trigger change and decisions. Now, particularly a full moon, it brings things to a head, okay? And so you want to make use of that energy. I mean, I was born on a full moon, so I always find it quite disruptive and very emotional. I mean, so sometimes it's not great to actually make big decisions on the full moon day, but you can, certainly step aside and sort of think about them. And just after the full moon, that's a great time, I think, to go ahead and sort of put things into action. And of course, right when the full moon, when it comes to be full, then it starts to diminish. So that power point really is depending on whether you want to attract something into your life or push it away. The power point, in my mind, is always as it just builds up to the full moon for attraction, and as it's after the full moon to push away. So it depends what you want in life, it's how you work with that. But it's a very, very powerful time in the eclipse time, and certainly with March, with so much going on. All right, so Saturn, which is a very solid and secure energy, it's in Sagittarius. So it's not as comfortable in Sagittarius. It's a little softer, so we're not going to have so many restrictions around Saturn in Sagittarius. It will go retrograde on March the 25th, and it will stay retrograde right through to the middle of August, okay? Which makes it a great time to get serious about your goals, a great time to do some planning, great time to think things through. So you've got like an optimistic, positive energy there, and a really sort of think things through energy. So once again, there's a nice balance there. So it's a great month. I really hope that something fabulous happens for each and every one of us during this month. And I'll go ahead now and do our individual reports. Love and luck to you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.